What's up, guys? Welcome back to the home gardening channel. I'm going to show you guys today how to propagate basil. Basically, this is Genovese basil, and I have it in a pot with some soil and compost, and it's gotten compacted, so some of these little basil leaves are not very happy. I keep this indoors because in the summertime here in Florida, basil will die because the heat is too much and the temperature in the sun gets too high. So I had this sitting on a windowsill and I was picking from it and using fresh basil for my recipes. And who doesn't love fresh basil, right? Especially when you don't need to refrigerate it or do anything with it. You got it fresh for the picking right there in your window. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how I propagate this basil. Off of this plant is already getting a little top heavy. So what I do is I just clip here with my pruners and I get a nice piece, and I'll harvest these leaves for cooking. I just cut them off and set them aside for cooking. I put them in the fridge in a bag with a little bit of water, and I'll leave just a little bit, a couple of leaves on the top in order for the basil to get energy from the sun and photosynthesis to occur. Now the bottom of this is where we're going to start a new plant where it will grow new roots, and I'm going to show you guys like 3 different ways to do this. Here I have some potting mix that I just put in a regular plastic solo cup, and on the bottom with a little soldering iron I put holes in the cup. So this cup has holes. And then what I do is I take a regular, I know I got one in here without holes. So I take a regular cup without any holes. I put my solution, my nutrient solution in here, just a little bit of water on the bottom like that. And this is gonna be a self-wicking container. So because of these little holes underneath, this cup is going to absorb the water from the bottom up, and you never have to water it. You just refill that bottom reservoir and your plant will always have water and nutrients. So then I stick the little basil plant in there, pack it down a little bit so it's not falling everywhere. And from this will grow roots in there, and you can set it somewhere else. You got another plant, or give it to somebody, and now you just created another basil plant from that little sprig. Now another way that I do it is in the water, and this is what I showed you guys when I was showing you the hydroponic growing method. This is basically what they call a net cup, and in this net cup we're gonna take one of these little rock wool cubes, and I'm gonna just put it here for just use, and I'm gonna put water to soak it. All right, then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it back in this net cup for now. I'm gonna cut another piece of this basil, cut it at an angle about there. And now this will come back a lot stronger. So what I do is I cut the leaves for harvesting, remember, for cooking. Remember, guys, that I have a cooking channel and I do a lot of fresh organic cooking. I love basil. I make pesto with this. Just add a little bit of olive oil and garlic and just mash it down, and it makes delicious pesto. And I can save that forever. It never goes bad because of the olive oil and the garlic in it. You can just keep it in the refrigerator and just use it as you need it. So basically I got another piece here, and we're gonna create another plant with this. And remember the rock wool? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna open it just like that, and we're gonna hold our basil plant inside there in the center. Just try to get it to straighten out. And then what it's gonna do in here, we're gonna put it inside. And what it's going to do is that it's going to create roots in the water solution. I'm going to put it in this cup, with more solution, remember? And then it's just gonna grow roots into that water and suck up that solution. Now we put this in here and we got another basil plant. Right now it's swimming in water. It's gonna grow the roots and it's gonna suck up that water. And then you can move this net cup into a bigger container if you want, even to a 5-gallon bucket, and you can grow a massive basil plant. So that's the second way to do it. And then the third way, it's just kind of like temporary, is basically we just take water and you cut the plant. I'm not gonna cut another because there's not a lot here now. I mean, I got one here that I could cut to show you guys, but I really don't need any more basil plants. I just wanted to show you guys how you can propagate it. It's really easy in water, but you could just take just a regular cup, even like a cup like this, and put the solution in there, or regular water, and cut another clipping, and it will grow roots, and then you can plant it outside in the soil or wherever you want if you're in cooler weather. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you really soon on the next one.